Hello everybody, StarArk here, and today we're going to be looking at my custom minifigures from Obi-Wan Kenobi. Thank you to Will Frost for the suggestion. Now I definitely missed a few characters from the show, but that's because I couldn't quite figure out how to make some characters, and then other characters are going to be in official LEGO sets in August, so I thought it would be kind of pointless to make them now. But anyway, let's get started with these minifigures. First up is Youngling Reva. Her helmet is a Cloud Car Pilot's, and her head is from the Hogwarts Magical Trunk set. That torso is from the newest Mace Windu minifigure, but I replaced the arms with plain dark tan ones, and then her legs are just plain dark tan short ones. Next up is Uncle Owen. I got his hair from Iron Man 3 Tony Stark, but it's been on a ton of other minifigures as well. His head is Gar Saxon's, his torso is Episode 6 Luke's, but it's backwards, and I replaced the arms with dark bluish gray ones. His legs are from Rose Tico, but I replaced the hips with plain dark tan ones, and I gave him Pelimoto's utility belt. Here is Luke. I got his hair from one of the robbers from Spider-Man Homecoming, and then his head is Tiny Tim's from A Christmas Carol. His torso is from a young Anakin minifigure, and his legs are just plain dark tan short ones. Next up is Aunt Beru. Her hair is from Lieutenant Connix, and her head is Holtzman's from the 2016 Ghostbusters. That torso is from a 2004 Harry Potter minifigure, but I replaced the arms with dark red ones, and then her legs are just plain tan ones. Here is Brea Organa. Her hair is from Iden Versio, and her head is from Ajax from Eternals. That torso is Harley Quinn's from the second LEGO Batman movie CMF series, but it's backwards, and I replaced the hands with medium nougat ones, and then her dress piece is from Princess Leia. Speaking of Leia, here she is. Her hair is from Hoth Leia, and her head is Hermione's. That torso is from Cloud City Leia, but I replaced the hands with light nougat ones, and then her legs are from the Powerpuff Girls. To represent Lola, I gave her that printed tile from the Series 22 Robot Repair Tech minifigure. Next up is Bail Organa. His hair is Commissioner Gordon's from the LEGO Batman movie, and his head is from Tasu Leech since I don't have the actual Bail minifigure. His torso is an Imperial officer's but backwards, his legs are from Batman, and then his cape is Lando's from The Rise of Skywalker. Here is the veteran clone trooper. He's using the caveman's beard from CMF Series 1, and underneath is just the standard clone head. His torso is from the 501st Battle Pack, but I gave him Monica Rambeau's arms and dark tan hands. His legs are Tito's from The Force Awakens, and his cape is from the Mandalorian Battle Pack, and then he's holding his helmet. Next up is Haja Estri. His hair is the Spooky Boys from CMF Series 16, and his head is of course Kingo's from Eternals. His torso is Voldemort's from the first Harry Potter CMF series, but I replaced the hands with medium nougat ones. His legs are from an elf from The Hobbit, and his utility belt is from Catman. Here is the fourth sister, who is definitely a tricky one to make. I got her helmet from the Vulture, and her head is from Lady Iron Dragon from the LEGO Ninjago movie. I attached a visor backwards to the helmet, which from the front kinda looks like her tentacles. I just wish they made that piece in yellow so I wouldn't have to use the translucent yellow piece. But anyway, her torso is from Captain Juno Eclipse, but I replaced the arms with Zod's from the second LEGO Batman movie CMF series, and I gave her black hands. And then her legs are Fennec Shan's, but I replaced the hips with plain black ones. Next up is Tala. Now we're getting her in her Imperial disguise in August, but I thought I'd make her in the outfit she wears for most of her time on the show. So her hair is Chief O'Hara's from the LEGO Batman movie, and her head is Iden Versio's. That torso is from Endgame Scarlet Witch, but it's backwards, and I replaced the hands with nougat ones, and then her legs are the Farmers from CMF Series 15. Here is Roken. His hair is Finn's, and his head is Masrani's from Jurassic World. His torso and legs are from the Rebel Alliance Battle Pack, but I replaced the arms on the torso with dark blue ones, and then his scarf is from Lucy from the LEGO Movie 2. Next up is Flashback Anakin. I don't have Episode 2 Anakin, so I tried my best to make him with the pieces in my collection. His hair is Thor's, which I think looks better than the official figure's hair. His head is the same as the official figure because it was also used on one of the Atlantean warriors from Justice League. His torso is from the original Episode 3 Anakin, but I replaced the arms with dark brown ones, and I replaced the black hand with a light nougat one because I think he had both of his hands in the flashback, and then his legs are from the newest Mustafar Duel Anakin. I also gave him his lightsaber. And now we'll move on to Flashback Obi-Wan. I also don't have Episode 2 Obi-Wan, so I got his hair from BVS Lex Luthor, and his head is from the Mustafar Duel set. His torso is Obi-Wan's from the Grievous Wheelbike set, and his legs are Qui-Gon's. He's also holding his lightsaber. Here is Vader from the finale. His head is from the Force Unleashed Battle Damage Vader, and then the rest of him is just from the standard Vader figure from recent years. I also gave him the little Palpatine hologram piece. And finally is Qui-Gon. You can pretty much use the hair and head from any Qui-Gon minifigure. I got mine from the Sith Infiltrator set, and then his torso and legs are Obi-Wan's from the 2014 Cantina set. Alright everybody, that's going to do it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions for videos I should make in the future, please let me know down below and I'll give you a shout out if I use your idea. Anyway, come back on Thursday for a fan request video. See you then.